Okay, so this is the third project, third SAM A, 3 SAM A project for access. Again, I have the directions printed, so I'm just going to follow those and do the project here, and you can follow along with me. So step 1 says open the relationships window and add the billboard table to it. So we'll have a look around and see where we can find the relationship. Okay, so in database tools, click on relationships. Now it's going to show you all the existing relationships that are already in this work database. Add the billboard table to it. So you'll see there's ad rep, advertiser, and rentals, but not the billboard. So click up here to add table, billboard, and you'll see the billboard table show up. Create a one-to-many relationship between the billboard ID field in the billboard table, that's this one, and the billboard ID table in the rental. So click and hold, bring it over, drop it right there, and then your relationship window will open. Make the relationship enforce referential integrity, so that's this checkbox here, and then cascade update related fields. Do not make the relationship cascade delete related records. So do not click on this one, and then click create. So you'll see that created a one-to-many relationship. Number 2, with the relationships window still open, modify the relationship between the ad rep and advertisers table. Okay, so ad rep and advertisers, that's this guy. So all I did there was I just click on edit relationships if you want, or I double clicked right here, and then you choose the table you're looking for. So you're looking for the ad rep one. To cascade update related fields. So they want you to choose this checkbox there. Do not make the relationship cascade delete related records. So no more checkboxes. Save the relationship. Okay, and close the window. So close right here or close here on it works. Yes. Alrighty, number 3, open the billboard table in design view. So you can right click and design. Use the lookup wizard to change the type field to a lookup field. So where's our type field? Here it is. Alright, so our lookup wizard is going to be over in data type down here. Type in following 4 values. So go to I will type in the values I want next, and now you can type them in. Digital, bulletin, poster, and junior poster. Limit the field values to only the items in the list. Do not allow multiple. So do not allow, don't check box this one. Alright, so finish. Number 4, with the billboard table still open in design view, delete the facing field. Alright, so here you go, delete rows, and then let's rid of the facing field. Number 5, with the billboard table still open in design view, add a new field named square foot after the width field. So click on width and you can start, alright, so that one is up above, so we're going to have to click on illuminated to insert rows that is after width. And we're going to name that one square foot. That's a calculated field, so use the expression height times width to calculate the field values. So we'll go down here to calculate it, and then we can type in what we want. So square, open square bracket, height close square bracket, multiplied by, open square bracket, with, close square bracket. Click OK. Alright. Save and close. Number 6, open the rentals table in Design View. Change the billboard ID field to a required field. So you click on billboard ID field and look down here to required, and it's no right now. You'll click on that and change it to yes. Change the field size property for the facing field to 6. So we'll click on the facing field. The field size is right now 255. We'll get rid of that, change it to 6. Change the data type of the cost field to currency. Change the decimal places property to 0. So right now it's auto, and set that to 0. Change the default value of the months field to 1. So we'll click on months. And the default value is down here. Save the changes to the rentals table, and because there was a change to the field size, some data may be lost warning. We've gone over this one in earlier projects. Save. Yes. Number 7, switch to viewing the rentals table in the data sheet view. So you can switch here, design view, data sheet view. Add the total row to the table. To add the total row, go up to the top and click on totals, and you will see a total row coming from the bottom. Now that is for each and every field. So then it tells you should average the values in the cost field. So this is your cost field. So click right here and you'll have a little drop box. Click on that and choose average. Then it says sort the records in ascending order by the advertiser ID field. Here it is. Sort over here and ascending. Save the changes and close the data sheet. Number 8, create an update query to update the value of the discount field in the rentals table. So we're going to go to create query. We need to use the rentals table. And they want you to use the discount field. They want you to make an update query. So this assignment is all about figuring out how to make different types of queries. So they'll run through most of these up here on the top bar. So you can make table, append, update, crosstab, delete. So they want you to make an update query. So you just, once you created your query, you go up here and you click whatever they want you to change it to. So update. Then you'll get a new row down here where you can change things. So they want you to update the discount field to no. So you type down here and out. No. Run the query and save it as discount query. Number 9, open the add rep table in data sheet view. Double click to open it up regular in data sheet view. And then open the sub data sheet for Abraham Miller. So Abraham Miller is right here. This plus sign means there's a sub data sheet. So click that and it opens up a sub data sheet here. In the subdata sheet, update the germane in record field by changing the current due field. This one here. Change it to 2950. And close the subdata sheet and close the ender table. So close it again by collapsing it. Save and close. Number 10, open the advertiser table in data sheet view, so double click. Find the record for Goldendale City Foundation. So that means the advertiser ID field is GCF56. GCF56. And delete this record. Close the advertiser table. So make sure it's selected here. There we go. Now the whole thing is selected, so I made a mistake there. I just selected this cell. When I looked at the delete, it was grayed out, and it's not giving me the option to do that. So I had to select the entire record in order to be able to have the delete. So just click on delete and I go delete. Close this table. I always like to save and close just to make sure. Number 11, open the billboard table in data sheet view, so double click. Apply a filter by form to find all records where the state field is equal to ID and the type field is equal to digital. So filter by form. Go to advanced up here, and then you have some extra filters. Filter by form, and they say where the state is equal to ID, and the type is equal to digital. Toggle the filter. To do that, just click up here on toggle filter, and it'll return the record and show it to you. Now it says change the DEC field value for this return record to 1724. So here's your DEC field, and it's 1524. They want you to change it to 1724, and then they say toggle it back. So click your toggle, and it returns back here. So it's just a quick way to change your record if you ever need to. So we'll save and close. Number 12, create a split form based on the billboard table. So form is under 4, so I would make sure that I have the table clicked right here before I go to create. So billboard, that's a split form. Go to more forms and split form. And you're basing it off on what you had chosen here. So notice that you weren't given the option to choose a table. All right, save that as billboard split form. Number 13, create a delete query for the rentals table. So you only have two options here. So click your query design, and it's for the rentals table. And up here is your delete. So you click on that and you have new options down here. So it says delete all rentals for the billboard ID field. So we'll have to bring that down here, where that is LSEU05. And the facing field is west. Save the query as delete rentals query. The hint says only one record will be deleted. That's how you know you're doing it right. So we've saved it. We'll close it. Number 14, create an append query for the more states table. So create, design, more states. Then they want you to make an append table, so click on append up top and append the state and the state name field values in more states table to the states table. So we're going to choose states table here. Okay. So we're going to bring that one and this one down. So you'll notice append the state and the state name field values in the more states table to the states table. Append to state. There we go. So both of these now are being appended to the state table. Save it as append states query. So right click, save, append states query. Run and close. Okay, so that was one mistake. When you click state table up here in your dialog box, leave it as you add these two fields in, append to state and then state name. And do that because it also says in number 14 hint, 2 records will be appended. You know you're doing it right when you get those hints shown up. And you won't be able to close anything that you have changed without it coming up and asking you if you want to save it first. Number 15, open the insurance query in design view. So right click, design view. Modify by adding the insurance field to the design grid. So you'll notice insurance field's not down here. So we'll double click on the insurance field. And then it says insurance is a multi-valued field. What it means by this is you'll see that there's insurance value right underneath. That means it's a multi-valued field. Each option should appear on a separate row. So you're going to need to add that one. So there's 2 different rows here, insurance and insurance value. Run and save it. Number 16, open the rentals update form in form view. Opens up defaulted to form view. Navigate to the last record. So this will bring you to the last record. Change the month's field value to 4. Navigate to the previous record. Change the discount field value to yes. Save and close. Number 17, use the rentals update form. Open that one up again to add a new record to the rentals table with the value shown in figure 1 below. So, add a record. If you go down to the bottom here, you'll see new blank record. Click on that, and then use the information in figure 1. Alright, now save and close. Alright, so you've just finished SAM 3A for access. And now you can just submit it. Make sure that you change the _1 to _2 and click File and Save As.